my god, I have been searching on the internet over some Star Stable backstory, but I just can't take it in. It is so much. Can a nice soul please help me with figuring this all out?
Gotta wish I never fall. Now I gotta wash my mouth out with.
Hello all wonderful Star Stable folks and welcome to a new video. From now on, I am going to start a new series where I explain some backstory and interesting myths and thoughts about the game that you may have heard before or not at all. In this episode, we are going to look at the Harvest Country's backstory. Why is it a place called New Hillcrest? What happened with the old and what happened with the people living there? So, let's sort this out and begin from the very beginning. When I was a kid, I was a part of the Swedish horse book club called then Pollux-klubben, which is now called Penny Girl, where I monthly got new horse books and other things. Sometimes we got a game in the monthly package. When I was around 7 years old, I got a game called Star Stable Höstryttaren. English translation for it is Star Stable Autumn Rider. Back then, in 2008, there were 4 Star Stable games on CD. Winter Rider, Spring Rider, Summer Rider, and of course Autumn Rider. All these games share the same map, but use different parts of it. The Autumn Rider used the very south of the map, the Winter Rider right above, Summer in the north, and Spring Rider right under Summer. So, Autumn Rider was the one with the biggest area, and that is the game we're going to focus on today. The game begins at the Jorvik Stables, where you meet Herman for the first time. He goes through the tutorial as Yasin do in Star Stable Online. Herman senses Linda, who stands on the paddock island with her horse. Yes, it's the same Linda as the Soul Rider in SSO. She learns how to jump and wants to speak with another NPC, and that is how the beginning of the game goes. I was a child that wanted to play for real faster, so I ran around with my horse and explored new places. One of them was a whole new village. The village was placed among small mountains, not so far away from the Jorvik Stables, and it was called Hillcrest. In Hillcrest, we met some new people, but the only names we get is from 3 of these people. Monica, who is the stable manager over the Hillcrest stable. Camilla, which is a pharmacist and lives in one of the houses in Hillcrest. And last but not least, Bob, who is a farrier and lives in Hillcrest too. Later, when Star Stable's Autumn Rider is over, the years pass and a new game releases in 2011 called Star Stable Online. The first versions includes only one horse, some few quests, and really awful clothes. Seriously, everyone ran around like candies. Anyway, the game is being called an online mashup of Starshine Legacy because of the mysterious and the mystery quests and all of that, and Star Stable because of the open world game and the similarities of the maps. But we start out in Moorland instead of Jorvik Stables, which do not even exist in Star Stable Autumn Rider. The only area that exists in the beginning of SSO is the Silverglade area, where the Silverglade village, Valedale village, and Fort Pinta and Firrow village is at the same spots, but with new changes from the Star Stable Autumn Rider game. Later in summer 2012, every player in SSO who are over level 14 can unlock a new area called the Golden Hills Valley. 1 more year went by, and in fall 2013, the SSO team releases the North Harvest countries, which include the Jorvik Stables and the Paddock Island. There are some minor changes from the original Star Stable game though. Big town called Jarlaheim is being placed some meters from Jorvik main gates. Also, the Paddock Island is much bigger and involves some houses also, not only a paddock. After a lot of quest making in SSO and waiting, it finally comes, Epona, or the South Harvest countries, in November 2015. Me, as a foreign Star Stable player, hurried in and shook my old favorite village. But when I came closer, I realized sometime in between Star Stable, Autumn Rider and SSO, GED have taken over the Hillcrest village, destroyed it so there is nothing left, and started a new project, building new luxury apartments. As a person who lives in the normal world, I am really into the whole Jorvik world, and I honestly felt a silent tear when I saw the old Hillcrest in SSO. A Hillcrest was my first ever real memory from the whole Jorvik island. Role-playing there as a child, I lived in one of the houses in Hillcrest. But anyway, I ran through the Crescent Moon village and into New Hillcrest. It is nothing like the original Hillcrest though. There's a town with a hotel and a cafe. And there is also a residential area with modern houses, and the roads are made of asphalt. Like what the But the biggest question for me, what happened with the old Hillcrest villages? I searched it up on the internet and went searching for them in the game. The answers I came up with was that I have no freaking clue what happened with Monica and Bob. But for Camilla though, she became a veterinarian and moved to the Crescent Moon village. Her hair is also white blonde instead of brown as it was before. The first meeting we have with her in SSO is when we need her help to cure Professor Hayden's daughter. That was it for today, guys. If you want me to bring up another theory, backstory, or anything else interesting about the Jorvik games, let me know in the comments below. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe, and I see you in the next one. Bye!